These are my rules for a long, healthy life. Eat well, live well. What you eat and what you don't eat are going to be the most important factors in your health and longevity. Fast food and processed foods are poison. Sugar is poison. Too much salt, not good. A really good rule is to eat low-calorie, high-nutrient foods. That would be these. The average American, the average person, eats the exact opposite. They eat high-calorie, low-nutrient. Stop doing diet fads. They're not really helpful, and some of them have turned out to be harmful. You don't really need to complicate things. It's very simple. Eat a wide variety of colorful fruits and vegetables as fresh as you can get them. Frozen is fine. Canned is good, but read the labels, because once they start canning things, they start adding stuff you probably don't need. You don't need supplements, and you don't need vitamins if you eat a good diet. I'm going to do an entire video about supplements, and really, a lot of harm is done by it, and if you're not harmed by it, you're spending money you don't need to spend. Look, it's not hard. Let's look at some of the fast, healthy, and cheap meals that I eat on a regular basis. I've been doing this for almost 50 years. I guarantee you, this works. That's all you need to do. Fill your plate with colorful fruits and veggies. Eat moderate amounts of clean protein. Eat legumes, whole grains. Rule number 2, stay hydrated. Tap water, especially if it's filtered, is generally better than bottled water. Bottled water is loaded with microplastic. It's not particularly good for the environment, but do what you got to do. I start the day, every day, with a 20-ounce glass of water as soon as I wake up. Drinking enough water flushes your kidneys and liver, helps you poop better, regulates your temperature, lubricates and cushions your joints, and is good for your skin. Your pee should be clear to light yellow. If it's dark, you're not drinking enough. And remember, fruits and veggies are loaded with water. Watermelon and spinach are almost 100% water, but they still have nutrients. Rule number 3, exercise. Mover su trasero, move your butt. You knew that was coming. For me, it doesn't have to be over the top. Just keep moving. Get out of that chair. Get outside. Find something that you like. Get a workout partner to keep both of you on track. Join a club. Walk. Ride a bike. Swim. Play tennis or pickleball. If it's golf, walk. Work in the garden. Do yoga or Pilates. I don't think it really matters much. But I do think you'll also need to do some kind of strength training if you want to be independent into your late years. Rule number 4, sleep. You gotta have it. I like 7.5 to 8.5 hours, depending on how active I was that day. I read once that Serena Williams was sleeping 14 hours a night to recover from her unreal workouts. When you're working a job, I know it's hard. When I was in my 40s, I was running my video production company as a single dad of a young son. When I didn't get enough sleep, everything got harder. Try to get to sleep every night around the same time and wake up around the same time the next morning. If you miss, get to bed at your normal time the next night. To get to sleep, turn off your phone an hour before. Try reading from an actual book or meditate. Don't drink too much alcohol. It's not helpful. Instead, try an herbal tea or warm milk. I heard that it's not good to exercise right before going to bed, but that works for me. Learn what works for you. Number 5, let's talk about alcohol. Recent studies are saying there's no healthy amount. But the 90+ study, which followed actual people who lived into their 90s and 100s, found that most of them were moderate drinkers. Blue zone studies have shown the same. I like my red wine, but I've really learned to cut back. If I drink more than 2 glasses, I don't sleep as well that night. I recently took a month off from drinking anything, And I thought that might be hard because I've had a glass of wine every night for a very long time. But it wasn't hard. I didn't have any problem doing that. I've started back having a small glass of wine again at night, shortly before I go to bed. Whatever you decide to do, be mindful about it. Number 6, maintain a healthy social life. It's typically harder to make friends as you get older, but it's really important to have a robust social life. I grew up as an Air Force brat, so I learned to make friends quickly when I was a kid. I still do. Here in Costa Rica, I've made sure to have both gringo and tico friends and to have friends both old and young. I'm not really a joiner, but I am part of the Sloth Bicycle team. I'm not a church person, but for many of you, that may be a way to stay engaged with other humans. So join a club, volunteer for a charity, go to church, play cards, or organize a game day. Join a sports team, whatever it takes to put a smile on your face. Number 7, get a good doctor that you trust and like, and stay in touch with him or her. I believe food is your best medicine, and I try to avoid hospitals like the plague. But there are times when you really need medical assistance, medical help. Don't let issues fester. I had two friends, both men of course, who had episodes that they ignored. They're both dead, and they could still be alive if they'd gotten help early. If your doctor put you on meds, take them. If you need a surgery, get it. And finally, be happy. Count your blessings every morning. Let the vagaries of life slide off your back. Enjoy life, splurge occasionally, and don't feel guilty. Just don't be dumb about it. Don't sweat the petty stuff and don't pet the sweaty stuff. Pura vida, amigos. If you like this video and others from 105-Minute Meals, please subscribe. Hit the like button and hit the bell button so that you get notifications when we come out with new videos. Pura vida from Costa Rica.